Hi, folks. Thank y'all so much for joining to this. Should have done my vocal warm-ups. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. I'm tired. I don't know if it's just, the seasonal stuff getting to me, or the maybe part of it is the daylight saving. Just, vocal warm-ups are good. True. Howdy, Rapto. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Yeah, I haven't been talking a whole lot for the last little bit, so probably should have done something before I just walked right into the stream. But yeah, been very tired, been very low energy, especially with it getting so dark so early. But yeah, I wanted to stream something. And I've been doing a lot of Minecraft recently with pals. So I figured, why not show off my my Minecraft situation? We're doing some modded. It's a custom mod pack with, like, it's got a bunch of shit in it, but most of the things that I've been focusing on have been the create mod with all the factory whatnot, with the goal of making a big infinite automated pizza machine. But first we got our warm-ups. Create is super cool. I love how tactile it is, and all of the movement that everything has. It's very nice. This one I literally just looked at it, and I already know what it is. So what we're looking at here, we've got an andlet. We know it's an andlet because of the interrobang at the end, meaning that the entire clue is both the definition and the wordplay designed to lead you there too. So we've got location, housing, administration's leader. Well, we've got the leader of administration, that being the letter A, which is housed in a location. What's another word for a location? A place. And if we house an A in place, we get palace, which is the location where you might house the leader of an administration, depending on where in the world you live. Bada bing, bada boom. It's just that easy, folks. I have been on kind of a roll with these recently, getting them pretty quickly, and I'm happy with myself. All right, let's see. From beer to pong. I was gonna say change one letter in beer to get a small animal. You could get deer, but deer is not particularly small. And also, we're looking for a 5-letter word. Common style of beer that's late in appearance. That would be a lager. Reverse lager to become majestic or regal. Add a letter to the front and back. Probably not. Change one letter to get a small animal, maybe? No. Letter to the front and back of regal to get a video game company. Oh shit, I didn't change any of the fucking stream information. I'm still streaming Archipelago Hollow Knight. Womp womp. My bad. Okay, that has been updated. Okay. What letter would you be adding? No, it can't be that because it's 5 letters. Okay. To become legitimate? Legal? I didn't even see that one, honestly. Yay, Minecraft, yes. Money is legal tender. What? Bartender. Yes. What did the termites say at the pub? Bartender. Okay. A crowbar is a tool for opening things. Change one letter in crow to get a small animal. Crow. You change the letter O to a letter O. No. Is it to eat crow to admit defeat? Okay, yes. That's very old-timey one that I don't hear very often. A rat is a small animal. First big hit by rat was Round and Round. No. Tar is a thick substance. Atari and Pong. Rat is small animal, true. All right. Catfishing. 1941 Hawaii air trucks conducted by Japan. Is this just Pearl Harbor? Pearl Harbor attack? Yeah, attack on Pearl Harbor. There you go. Because Pearl Harbor was just the place, you know. A lot of people refer to Pearl Harbor as an event, but, you know. Hello, Zoe! Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Action films, characters, action film villains, bio-robotics, and fiction. Characters created by James Cameron. Oh, is this the fucking villain from Avatar? I couldn't even come up with the fucking name for Avatar. Fictional characters from Los Angeles. Accelerated healing. Oh, no. Oh, this is fucking Terminator. Never mind. I'm dumb. I always forget that was James Cameron as well. He presents himself as a less respectable filmmaker than that to me. Which I recognize that there is quite a bit of irony in that statement, but... 1977 establishments in California. 1980s initial public offerings, American companies. Business intelligence, oh boy. Business software, cloud applications, cloud computing. Cloud computing in 77. Formerly listed on the NASDAQ. New York Stock Exchange. Computer companies. Defense companies. Defense companies. Larry Ellison. Linux companies. Cloud computing providers, supply chain software companies. I have little to no information about what this company is. Is Oracle? I will take your word for it. Yes. 20th Century Fox Films. 70s American films, British films. It's a British film and an American film. Okay, sure. Science fiction horror movie, monster movie, body horror. Androids. Suspended animation. Ridley Scott. Monster movie, body horror, android. Extraterrestrial. Is this Alien versus Predator? Girls with Gun films. Films about androids. No, Alien versus Predator wasn't in the 70s, was it? Everyone hates Oracle if that description didn't make it clear. If Sarah was here right now, she would be yelling at me. No, Alien versus Predator certainly wouldn't be in the United States National Film Registry. Might be the original. Okay, so just Alien then. I mean, I guess that's a monster movie. That's a body horror film. Android? Just Alien. Yeah. Okay. Admittedly, I've never seen Alien, but yeah. Okay. 79. Gotcha. It seemed kind of late for that. Does have an android in it. Gotcha. 20th century Lutherans. Swedish actresses. Oh boy. Women writers. Born in 1915. Died in 1982. Best Actress Academy Award winner. Best Drama Actress Golden Globe winner. Deaths from breast cancer in England. Recipients of the Elis Quorum. Rossellini family. I feel like Rossellini family should be enough. Is this, and I'm just saying this because it's a name. I recognize that because she is Swedish, she probably isn't named this. But I'm going to go with Isabella Rossellini because that is a name that is somewhere in my brain. Ingrid Bergman. That is definitely a name that I have heard before. Oh boy. You should have guessed. You should have told me the answer. Irish dramatists and playwrights, male writers, non-fiction writers, poets. Reference in a Tom Lehrer song that's the main way I'm aware of. Got it. Eye patch wearers, critics of the Catholic Church, deaths from ulcers, expatriates in Croatia, Irish expatriates in Croatia, Irish expatriates in Austria, Hungary, in France, in Italy. How many times did you get expatriated, guy? Switzerland, humorous poet, satirical poet, satirist, a tenor, an irony theorist. What is an irony theorist? Metaphor theorists, modernist writers, neologists, people educated at Belvedere College, surrealist writers, trope theorists, writers about Ireland, writers of historical fiction set in the modern age. I don't know. This is probably a very distinctive man if you are from Ireland. James Joyce. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I see. Can you tell I'm not very well read? I'm didn't realize he was Irish. Whoops. 1977 comics debuts. African superheroes. African, not African American. So this is going to be Black Panther. Fictional kings, that definitely tracks. Princes, yeah. Yes. Durability, superhuman senses. Wakandans, yes. Black Panther, yes. Bada bing. Characters in American novels of the 20th century, drama film characters, fictional American lawyers, bibliophiles, Alabama. Oh, this is just Atticus Finch. Okay. That was easy. Adoptee characters in television. American female characters in sitcoms. Fictional bisexual women. They really give you that one, yeah? It's like, do you know the name of the guy from To Kill a Mockingbird? Fictional guitar. Ooh. Is this... This is Phoebe Buffay from Friends? Yes. I don't know that I knew that she was bisexual. Interesting. Uh, 1940 births. Wow, she's bisexual. I didn't know that. Mexican billionaires. Oh boy. Mexican expatriates in the United States, football chairman and investors, Maronites, mass media owners, people of Lebanese descent, philanthropists, stock traders, venture capitalists, Samsung people. Oh, so I guess Samsung as a... Wait a minute, what? We're gonna skip this because I have no idea. I'm never gonna get any idea who this is. Carlos Slim. Samsung, is that a native tribe? No. No. Why are Samsung just people involved with the Samsung Corp? That's a weird way to word that. No, I know that it's a... Look, I know that it's a company, but when I see the Wikipedia category Samsung people, it is pretty funny. 7 points, pretty good. Hats off to, or yeah, hats off, I guess. Hats off, laying across the heart, as opposed to hats off in recognition to the people who guessed the T1000, which is technically a different guy. Okay. I feel like those were a lot of softballs, though. That's okay, though. I take those. All right. Let me connect to the Soiva. Tip from the loading screen: always treat modders with respect. It's, I mean, fair, but also the fact that we feel the need to write this out, I don't know. Strikes me as odd. All right. So this is what currently exists of my my pizza machine, as it were. We've got a an Italian themed windmill in the back here. Do I have music off? I do. I want to, let me turn that on. We can have the Minecraft music for now. It's sort of, you know, subtle in its way, but that's okay. You know, it's not constant. So yes, this is the machine that infinitely milks one cow. It's really funny the way that this thing works. Actually, let me... this should theoretically go off soon. The idea being that this infinitely milks the same cow, because cows never run out of milk in this game. So it uses this deployer, which imitates a player's right click. So you basically give it a bucket, and then it right clicks the cow, and then spits out the bucket with milk, and that gets drained into this this item drain, and then it just keeps on going back up into the thing. And so you just use one bucket over and over. Hello. Goodbye. Okay. Seriously, we need to do something about this. There's far too many just things walking around here. But that's not my main concern. My main concern is pizza right now. We are constantly pumping water out of the sea for our freshly made dough. This is our speaking of dough, this is our automated wheat farm, which is also powered by wind. You know, it just sort of goes around in a circle, automatically harvesting all the wheat, replanting it, and then Hearing my main concern is pizza at the same moment I notice your giant Italian flag windmill was truly hilarious. I'm glad. That, that was the goal. So yes, this is the automatic sort of wheat thresher that is always spinning and harvesting wheat. We've got quite a bit of it at this stage. And then the seeds automatically get composted. Hi, Squeak. On the subject of wheat-based products, we've got an automatic bread machine over here. Here, I guess I can show you how that works. Since it's not currently running, it doesn't have any wheat in it. Doing dishes, nice, nice. So normally in Minecraft, you know, you craft, and I can show you because I have a crafting station in my backpack. You craft 3 wheat into 1 singular bread. But here, we can put our wheat into a millstone, and that will turn it into wheat flour eventually. Come on, this this conveyor belt has to move very slow for reasons that will become shortly clear. So yes, this millstone creates wheat flour, and then that comes very slowly through the automation system and is filtered through this this tunnel here. Seeds come to the side, and then the wheat flour is washed by a fan that blows water over it, which somehow turns it into dough. And then it comes through to this this spot where it is smoked and evidently gets hot enough to be baked into bread. I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. Wet the dries, dry the wets, all the usual stuff. Exactly. But yes, so the way that this works, it has to be in contact with the blowing, you know, smoke, water, whatever, for like 8 seconds or something like that. So either you need to have a fast conveyor belt with a line of fans all blowing water or smoke or whatever over the thing, or you just need a conveyor belt that goes very slowly. So yes, we've got our water pump, and then we've got our little mushroom farm here. Mushrooms are being used to stand in as a as cheese culture, as it were, but they're also useful for putting on pizza if you so desire such things. Um, so we've got some mushroom colonies growing on rich dirt that are getting harvested with shears, just the same as the cow gets milked infinitely. And then those mushrooms will come through into here, which are automatically loaded into our cheese basin. Cheese automatically falls into this chute, which comes down below the platform, is run across this conveyor belt into this other chute, which has a fan blowing from beneath it that allows it to move items up, because you can't just pipe things straight up. Which, fair enough. And then that comes into this chest, which throws the cheese onto a mechanical saw that saws the cheese into slices. And that cheese will eventually be used for a pizza. So currently, well, not quite currently. Our next step with the pizza machine is we need to make sauce automated, and we also need to make dough automated. Because I have water coming in, I have infinite water, I have more or less infinite wheat given time, but I need to actually, you know, mix it, and then do basically the same deal with this as the same deal as this with some tomato plants. Unfortunately, we are running very low on iron and redstone, so I will need to go mining for that. I've cleared out my inventory just for the trip. Can also show you some of the other things that we've got built. We've got Olive's over here working on some train tracks, which I don't exactly know what she's going to be doing with them, but she is making them. which we love to see. This machine is pretty much just for making train tracks, as I understand it. It's not my machine, so I don't quite understand it. Train tracks and water wheels. My autism is autism. True. This mod pack has locomotion if that's what you want. Train's a classic thing to be normal about. It's true. This is our fermentation station. We've got cheese, beer, and vodka brewing in here. Although this cheese is a different kind of cheese than the cheese that our pizza mod uses. So we have multiple kinds of cheese. Vodka and beer can be made into mixed drinks that give you potion effects. No big deal, just withering myself for no reason. We've got our lovely farms over here. This is the sort of clusterfuck that is me figuring out Create for the first time. This was my first big windmill. It's sort of lollipop swirled. Ow. Pardon me. Sort of a big lollipop swirl. Yes, we've got ooh, Olive seems to have updated my ooh, thank you. You need a lot of andesite for Create. So alcohol giving potion effects, gotcha. I mean, it will give you potion effects normally. It's just that those potion effects are nausea and intoxication. But yes, so we've got this giant windmill. This is my first water wheel, which the thing about rotational machinery. Oh god, it's pulling me aside. Okay. The thing about rotational stuff in this mod pack is that everything puts a certain amount of stress as it uses that torque. Wish they would sell the potion of intoxication separately from the potion of non. I hate the bundle deals. True. This at the speed it's running, which I don't think it can get any faster. I don't actually know if putting multiple water wheels on a line would be any more efficient. But this has, as you can see by the stats with my engineer's goggles. Oh, I need to make more armor, but I also don't have any iron, so we'll have to do something about that. But yeah, so that has 256 SU total. That's stress units. And every machine that you use to do work based off of that source of power is going to put a certain amount of stress on the machine. So this one has 256, which actually is not a lot. If you want any number of machines to do any sort of thing any quickly, the windmill gives you a whopping 8,192, and this is a max efficiency windmill, as big as it is. You kind of just need, it's based on the number of sail blocks that are on the thing. So this is actually just as efficient as this windmill here. But it also doesn't really make a whole lot of sense as a windmill, as it were, but that's okay. It just has to have flat things on it. We've got our crushing wheels over here. Those process all sorts of things, but mostly ores at this point. It can also process wheat, but not totally necessary. It also does create nuggets of experience as it does so. It's more efficient if you use Silk Touch because you get 75% increase on ores that you get out of it if you do from like a full block of ore as opposed to the raw stuff. And this is our mechanical crafter. So one of the interesting things about the Create mod is that you are required to craft things that are bigger than a 3x3 crafting grid would allow, like these crushing wheels. And so you can do so in one of these. And so it will take that mechanical energy and it will use it to craft things. So like if I show you the recipe for a crushing wheel, you can see that it is, you know, in a wheel shape. And so you just place those things in here and then it automatically works for you. Like, is there anything that I need to craft right now that I could just to show it off? Well, we are really low on iron, huh? Sometime over the course of my life, I will have to play this mod. You should. It's really neat. Potato cannon. Make a potato cannon. I don't have the I don't have the components for a potato cannon. 3 fluid pipes, 2 copper ingots, andesite alloy. Do we have precision mechanisms? You've just been making precision mechanisms? That's kind of crazy. Okay, I guess I'll make a potato cannon then. Spinny's making me a little motion sick, but I'm love you. I am gonna stop looking at this stuff shortly to go mining for a little while because we do need stuff. But yeah, if you need to lurk, by all means, please take care of yourself. Let's see. Fluid pipes, andesite alloy, and 2 copper ingots. The one singular andesite alloy in the oh boy. And then fluid pipes I have more of over here. No, I don't. Did I use all my fluid pipes? I think I did. Womp womp. That's just, yeah, 2 copper sheets and a copper bar. Which I don't have any copper sheets over here. Cool. Okay, well, we've got some more copper. So I can just throw these into the press. Never mind, there's there's fluid pipes right here. Okay. So we've got our potato cannon, 3 fluid pipes, a precision mechanism, andesite alloy. And then 2 copper bars on the bottom. That's brass. Did I take? No. It is copper, right? Not brass? Yes. Okay. Bing bong. And then normally it would only work if it was full, but you can force it to go with a redstone signal, and so it'll sort of collect everything and craft it all together into the desired shape, and it'll give you a little potato cannon. Do we have any potatoes around here? Sweet potatoes. Where are all the potatoes? I don't know where the potatoes are to launch out of my potato cannon. Wait, what's up? I assume you're watching if you're able to just respond to me. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Just shoots a suitable item from your inventory. No durability will be used. Instead, air pressure is derived from tank. Okay, so it has durability, but it won't use it if you have an air tank on it. It'll just use the air pressure instead. But it just it just launches potatoes. The noise is very good. I'm gonna find something to shoot this at. Let's see how much damage it actually does. Ah. Actually had a potato gun when I was a kid. It's pretty cool. I mean, you just need like some PVC tubing. and some way to pressurize it, obviously, but... Come on, I've been getting attacked by shit nonstop, and the one time I want something to... Infinite ammo while I'm PEI. Yes, excellent. I don't know. I don't assume that this will work on the Enderman, but... Oh, it's a baby! Oh, it does. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't count as a projectile for the purposes of... Not the babies. Hello, sir. You kind of have to aim it up with any sort of distance. Excellent. Okay, so I think it is time that I stop fiddle fucking around and go actually mining some things, because I am very low on resources. I'll keep the potato cannon with me. I've got plenty of space in my backpack. It would be nice to take some coal with me, but I don't know that I have any more. Yes, I did already have some of those. I thought so. Also, if you happen to hear a random farting noise, that is because of my my whoopee cushion hat. It has a 12% chance of farting every time I crouch, so it's very juvenile, but I do enjoy the fact that it is a 12% chance. I feel like that's just the perfect comedic timing ratio, I suppose. Put my wrench away as well. We don't need that where we're going. Okay. I should actually put this in with the stuff that I'm more actively using, because I will forget it's there and be really confused. Bink. Okay. Now we can go mining. Okay, so if we're looking for iron, what's our what sort of elevation are we looking for? About Y14? Okay. I think I've already dug a hole around there, so I just need to get down there. I should stand up and stretch, you're right. Probably turn game audio up a little bit. A little soft in my ears. So, probably even softer to stream. This big, beautiful cave is from Biomes of Plenty, which I have been thoroughly enjoying all of the various trees and whatnot it has. It's quite nice. Oh, let's see. 14 is actually up here. Okay. Well, I see you have an enchanted bow. However, counterpoint. Cool. I should stop using this like that, because it does, in fact, use up durability. So yeah, just like around the top of this this cave. I did not notice that. Oh God! Oh fuck me! Damn it! That's funny. Well, free diamonds and a free diamond pickaxe. Hell, actually, change my gloves. I don't think I am wearing any gloves. Neat. I like how it didn't even break any of the objects in the chest. It was just kind of annoying. I should get some zinc actually. Make some bronze? Yeah, bronze, not brass. I always wanted to call it brass. Different alloy. I don't even know if this mod pack has brass. It does. Oh, no, brass is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Does that bronze? Mechanism has bronze. Okay, okay. Blue gummy sweat? What? Okay. Don't worry about that right now. I don't know why I always try to like save my decent tools as if they're not for being used. But I have tried to keep my diamond paxel in good condition for some reason, I guess. I think that with and I haven't played a whole lot of more recent Minecraft updates, so you know, this might be old news at this point, but I think that with more relatively recent Minecraft updates, they've gotten a lot more gung-ho with generating caves, and so it becomes hard to strip mine anymore. Which I guess is interesting, is more interesting for like, you know, exploration purposes. But my brain, you know, I 100% at a game about digging a hole. Like, I, um, is that what that game was called? A game about digging a hole? Yes, that is the exact name. That did have some caves in it, but largely it was just digging a hole. And I enjoyed that game. But yeah, that sort of strip mining of like just going in a straight line for an hour kind of appealed to me on some level. But I respect that it's not necessarily what they wanted to be core gameplay mechanic. Very reasonable. That said, I do find myself getting lost in caves very frequently. Are there things I could do to better prevent this? Yes. Yes, there are. Do I bother? No. But that's okay. That's entirely my own fault. I don't need uranium for anything, but maybe in the future. Maybe in the future we get into mechanism, see what that works with, but largely I've been putting all of my eggs into the create basket, and it has been fun for me thus far. I've been wanting to stream a lot more than I have. Thanks. I've been wanting to stream a lot more than I have recently. And I think a lot of it is that I'm just in my head about it. You know, some of it has to do with energy levels and, you know, having to take care of myself on a daily basis has been sort of exhausting. Um, but then in addition to that, it's, you know, the sort of more cerebral feeling of like, will this be satisfying for me? It's like, if this ends up not being, existing is so exhausting. Thank you for agreeing. But like, despite the fact that I do this as a hobby and it's supposed to be fun, there will be times where I am not having as much fun with it, and I'm feeling like I'm not really accomplishing anything by going live. Um, Particularly when it comes to, like, you know, the people who I have most frequently in chat to talk to, when they're like, you know, trying to avoid games for spoilers and that sort of thing. Um, if I can't guarantee that there's going to be someone there to talk to, it's like, you know, I can't necessarily guarantee that there's going to be something to talk about, and it can sort of feel like I'm trying to fill dead air. Because, you know, sometimes life is simple and sometimes it's not, but we carry on our merry way anyway. And I know that some people, you know, watch these sorts of streams just for the sake of having someone in the background. And, you know, that is honestly, like, might be the majority of viewers on Twitch, and which is a very interesting situation to be in. The 0 viewer dead air is really tough. It's super tough as when you start out. Knowing how to be able to keep things going. Like, wow, okay, I didn't even realize that I was low health. That'll be because I'm not wearing any armor. Tell you what, I can process. Nakey boy, I could process some of this armor. We have lots of stuff of armor. Oh. Okay, maybe I don't need to go mining. We could probably use some more iron. I might as well continue on for a little bit. It's refined obsidian. Huh? Refined obsidian. What is... This is from Mechanism. Gotcha. It's tough. So let's see. Refined obsidian ingot. Made from nuggets. Did you make an osmium compressor? What? How did you make this stuff? Okay. You've been dipping into Mechanism without me realizing. Okay. I see you, girl. Hard to automate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Don't use on... Ah, the uncrafting table. I see. I see. Yes. That makes sense. But yeah, where you at? I will gladly take some refined obsidian armor over the basically nothing that I'm wearing right now. Thank you. On the road to obsidian armor. How do you watch? Sorry. How do you watcher? Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Let's see. I always want to go to a crafting table, despite the fact I have one on me at all times. Bargin. I'm stupid? Okay. I was just floundering around with my inventory there for a second. Just had no brain whatsoever. Yeah, where was I? That initial hump of, like, getting over... should I be crushing you? Hang on. Oh yeah, that's fine. Getting over that initial hump of feeling like you don't have anything to talk about or anyone to talk to about it, it is really, really tiring as an early streamer. Um, and it's, I can see that like ruining it for a lot of people very early on. And I am very thankful that I have managed to find some degree of an audience. But yeah, a lot of people on Twitch are just watching with it on in the background, and so like even if you don't have zero viewers, it's a, you know, frequently the people who are viewing are not saying anything and they're not talking, and you know those are the people who make the numbers go up because they are the majority of the people watching. Um, but and you know it can be an easy trap to fall into is um, where you feel like you know you're not, these viewers aren't as valuable because they're not interesting, because they're not chatting. But you know, the fact is that they are still people and they are still valuable as community members, more or less. Just print out papers of links and tape them at supermarkets and game stores. True. Osmi mentioned reminds me of one of my favorite fun facts, which is that while U.S. domestic shipping has a weight limit for 8x5 by 2-inch boxes, it would be impossible to exceed that limit even if the box was stuffed with pure osmium. Excellent. Let's see. I will need to use some amount of this iron for making andesite alloy. I am always amazed by how fast blast furnaces work. Okay. Take our andesite. And we've got 25 more as well that I didn't realize. Cool. Then we'll toss that into our mixer here. Excellent. What you're saying, Twitch is for all, not for extroverts who have no filter. True. And yet, there are people out here on Twitch saying that you have to be loud and obnoxious all the time. And, you know, there is, you will cultivate an audience doing that frequently. Or, I mean, if you get lucky. But with anything on Twitch, you kind of have to get lucky. But I was, I'm thankful that I am sort of more taken to being a more active chatter because people will often see me in other chats, and you know, when I read out to them or when I you know, mention that I'm a streamer in their chat, people will feel the feel a connection, and they'll see me and they'll think that I'm cool, and they'll be like, hey, I should check that guy's stream out. And so that has been helpful. But you know, I can't say that that is a guarantee. But I mean, networking in anything like this is always going to be important, you know? Always worth keeping in mind. Why do I have a furnace? Oh, because that little camp underground blew up. I mean... networking is always tricky, especially if it's DCP. So true. There's not especially any reason for me to go back to the specific place that I died because we have keep inventory on. I'm just holding on to diamonds here. I should not be doing that. Let's toss those in there. Where am I going? exact opposite direction. But yeah, so like a lot of people are just looking for background noise, and as nice as it would be to be having intellectually stimulating conversation all the time with people who are really engaged and enjoying uh, you as a person and all of the things that you have to say. Sometimes it's okay to just be there. Talking gives more points for me to use on streamer, but I wonder now if the points for not being active but watching alone are being counted now. I think that, as far as I know, the watching points do add up. Like, they don't come as quickly if you're not active in chat or whatever, but they do definitely happen. And there's the counterpoint of, like, well, not all streamers even use those for anything in particular. Particularly if you're not an affiliate and you don't have access to emotes, you might not have much of a use for that. Or you might not like the system. I know a lot of folks, they're just like, yeah, I just want to fucking talk to my people. I don't want to feel like I'm like a soundboard. Which, not to say that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, I have a bunch of soundboard options, but I like their use as like inside jokes. And I will freely admit, because Bitspops is my favorite streamer, and he's a friend of mine, that I have aped a lot of his ideas ideas. It's his stylistic choices in the way that he. What the fuck? This armor is fucking tough. So are you for some reason. Oh, there's a baby somewhere. But yeah, I'm sure that he got those ideas from somewhere else as well. We trade bops and bits. It's true. We are monetarily and intellectually 69ing each other at all times.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, Rook. All right. But yeah, like, if you don't have emotes and you don't feel like having things thrown at you on stream, or you don't have an avatar or whatever, then the points can seem kind of moot. The cube game, Cubivores. We eaten cubes out here. Let me go ahead. Well, let me get back there, see if I left anything behind. There was a reason I was going over there, I'm sure, even if I can't remember what it was now. Collecting the cubes. Yes, we are. We're collecting the cubes and talking inside baseball about Twitch streaming. Which is funny, because the reason that I started talking about it at all, it was because in my head there was a need to fill dead air, and there are plenty of people who will tell you that dead air is a sin in the world of streaming and what have you, content creation. But there are plenty of people who stream without commentary whatsoever, and they may not have millions of views, but frequently they will have some sort of an audience, and that's perfectly valid, and it's not a misuse of the platform in any way. I've taken my medication. Excellent. Happy for you. I have also taken my medication. Hang on a second. Be right back. I return. I had, in fact, not taken my medication. But now I have. It's more important for me to take my my medication in the mornings, but I do take them twice a day. So happy to have helped. Yes, thank you. I will soon take my medication. Godspeed. I walked into the bedroom to grab my pills, and Saturnalia was napping and told me that they had a dream where someone killed Donkey Kong. Tears up. Explosive diarrhea. Balls of steel. I have a few hours in the Binding of Isaac, thank you. Had a dream where one of my coworkers drove us into a lake in a rental cart in Europe. Sounds
howdy, partner.
Like not fun. Howdy. Right, where the fuck was I? Did I find it already? No, I didn't.
Let's go!
Ah! Where the fuck am I getting hit from? What's gender today? I am not one of the so this is not the thing I was going to say is not entirely true. I was going to say that I am not one of what oh hello. There you are. I was going to say that I'm not one of the gender fluid folks who has different pronouns every day. Which is true. But okay. Okay, baby. I see you. Well done. Yeah, stop, please. Why do you have so much health? This has got to be a mod doing this. This is insane. 51 health on a baby zombie. That's insane. Yeah, just more vibe. The vibes do change. The pronouns do not. The pronouns are any, all, any day of the week. I have been... must be the boots, true. Those Jordans will really, really make you feel like a superstar. I have been feeling more consistently femme recently. Which is helped along by the fact that more people have more consistently been using femme terms for me, which is appreciated. I mean, as someone who has a lot of my life just been seen as sort of a default man, it's nice to see recognition in that way. Literally just referred to us as she, yes. I swear you were about to say my pronouns are free for all. I don't know what the Smash 64 music is. Is that the one that's like... 10 out of 10 on both there? Thank you. Very close, okay. Choose your character. But yeah, I've been feeling a lot more femme. And the thing is that a lot of that is internal. It's like, you know, I don't have a lot of particularly femme presenting clothes. And I don't know how to present femme because I am inexperienced at it. And so when it comes to the idea of having to do it outwardly, you know, the brain goes like, yeah, you should just like wear makeup and dresses and whatnot. And it's like, you know, what if I don't always feel like wearing a dress, and I kind of loathe the feeling of makeup on most of my face. You know, maybe a little bit on the lips or whatever. Maybe like some eyeliner, but like I can't stand like a foundation. Like, just I'm sweating through it all day, and it's awful. Literally never wear makeup. Yeah, but you're a woman. Can't stand stuff touch my face. I feel ya. And that's not meant to be disparaging. It's just, you know, and it's also not to say that I am not a woman, but I'm not exclusively a woman. And you know, that can be hard to struggle with in society at large. You know, because there are things that I feel inside that can't always necessarily be expressed 24/7. But it doesn't mean that they're not there, and it doesn't mean that they don't deserve to be recognized. But that's hard. It's a good thing I have estrogen because I'm not great at a lot of other woman things. I like my ear piercings have healed over because I don't like wearing jewelry either. Gotcha. Hello. Power to find your happiness is wonderful. I will drink to that. Anything here? What? I'm just a guy trans that sometimes likes to wear pretty things, but it usually indulges in mask vibes. I get you. Cave spider. The only women things I'm good at are being funny and smart and beautiful and beloved by all. I hope that will be enough. Pensive. I love pensive emote. It's. Oh god! Oh god! I haven't seen one of those before. Holy shit! Oh, get the fuck out of here! Not having your shit right now. There's so like just seeing it fucking turn, it was insane. I was like, oh no, something bad is about to happen. Oh, you're stuck in a spider web. Ow. Holy shit. And it's Big Brother Pensive Cowboy. Hell yeah. Chest Mimic in Minecraft is genius, actually. I didn't know that it was a thing in the mod pack, and I honestly don't know what... Is that artifacts? Because it drops artifacts. It's the ether. No, never mind. No, that's artifacts. There's one in the ether too, evidently. But yeah, I got a little hat. Decreases the time it takes to eat or drink items. Ether ones are chumps. Gotcha. Oh, I guess I could do cosmetic whoopee cushion. Functional drinky hat. If I do that, do I still fart? That seems like a no. Okay. I see you, drinky hat. Often a he/him femboy who wants to wear cutesy baby doll type clothes, but also often want to just be comfy. That's the thing about being trans and autistic, is that like a lot of the things that are very pointed gender markers are like uncomfortable. It's like, I don't like to wear clothes, period. If I'm just gonna walk around with my dick out all the time, then yeah, people are gonna fucking misgender me. Or at the very least make assumptions about my masculinity. And also, I'm gonna get the cops called on me, but that's an entirely different issue. All goth fashion seems very gender to me. True. I think that's true of a lot of counterculture, though. It's not necessarily just a goth thing. It's, you know, it's punk. It's name another hippie. Hippies were very gender. So many women things are uncomfortable. Thank God for soft, comfy dresses. Yes. Oh, I'm out of torches. And I specifically wanted to do something about that, and then I forgot. This is how I play Minecraft, in case you haven't noticed. I am very frantic. Why is there asparagus in my inventory? Yes, hello. Should make a shorts that give off that Gaussian blur effect. The Sims nudity shorts. I prefer to be pixelated. Howdy, Shar. Thanks for coming. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Dick out, tits pixelated. You motherfucker. What? I'm just trying to live my life, dude. And I really don't appreciate you treating me this way. I wonder if the obsidian armor has... Okay, interesting. Armor toughness. I don't know what that means. But it does have knockback resistance. It doesn't seem to have any particular explosion resistance, which I might expect it to, given it's made out of obsidian. But motherfucker. 100% very feminine. Be like, hi, I'm a boy, by the way. My friends are like, okay, sick, and that's a lot of it. Yeah, I feel ya. Honestly, a big reinforcement for me was when Patricia started calling me using she, her pronouns for me consistently, and I mentioned it out loud. What the fuck is going on in this fucking cave? There's fucking shit all over the gaff. Oh my god. What the fuck? Ugh. Okay. I mentioned that she had started using she, her pronouns more consistently for me, and she said that it was because I'm a gamer and that's a femme trait. Which I found very funny and also oddly validating. Is that a 1 block tall creeper? That is a baby creeper, and yes, they do make tiny explosions. Here, I'll show you. See, he just got the... That might be a property of explosions regardless, is that cobwebs break them, but it's so funny. Got an early day at work tomorrow, so I'm gonna head out, but enjoy your caving and your pizza and all the milk you get from a singular cow. I will! Thank you. Enjoy your day at work tomorrow to the greatest degree to which you can. I remember seeing a message just go from you in one of the servers, and you kind of comforting when people use she, her, and I'm like, I'm autistic, I'll remember this. Me too. My friend Chris mentioned drinking amaretto one time, and I'm mentally making notes of the things that they enjoy eating and drinking because they have ARFID, and it can be hard to provide for them when we have gatherings and that sort of thing. And so I made them an amaretto sour one time when they came over, and they were like, I don't even remember mentioning that, but this is one of the best drinks that I've ever had. And I was like, yes, yes. I won it being a friend today. I'll plug up this hole if I can. What are you? Oh, that's a spider egg. Okay, cool. Love it. Sorting Legos by color a little bit ago. Valid. Are you dropping? Oh, no, there's another one. I see. Think. Okay. Now you should be draining. We... Got a big sorting box. Hell yeah. Just like little compartments. Excellent. Oh! Ah! Beaver behavior, true. Sometimes I think about like what my persona would be if it weren't a panda. Particularly when I'm mentioned to have the characteristics of some animal. Elephant is the one that comes to mind a lot, mostly because those were my favorite animal when I was a young child. I don't know. I feel like the connotations with elephants in particular are weird. Not just for the Republican reason, but like, I don't know. I feel like elephants don't necessarily get the respect that they deserve. Not that that should be a deciding factor, but you know, it. Also, I don't really see a whole lot of elephant furries, which is dumb. There should be more. If I had to comment, I'd say add a blunt to your panda avatar. I think it's really odd to me. People love to assign me animals. They're spot on. Bunnies and snow tigers. I assigned you bunny. But yeah, so like the furry community is really odd to me in that theoretically with all of the people in the furry community that there are and all of the animals that exist, there should be like furries for like every, like a good amount of furries for every at least like subcategory of animal. And yet like 80% of furries are like a dog or something. Are you holding a controller? Is that a pattern? That is my Tommy. Yeah, the white is my Tommy. I need. I've been meaning to redesign this this PNG for a long time, because the tummy and the hands are in particular one thing that I want to be conveyed a little better. It does look a little weird to just have my hands on my tummy like that. It's a nice, very legacy. It'll be cute. It'll be. I mean, I'm not gonna make it not cute. It's just I don't know. Part of it is also that I since making that have reimagined my my persona as having 6 fingers, because of the fact that pandas have 5 toe pads and then a pseudo thumb on top of that, which again, true fact about pandas, you would think that it would be represented more often in furry art. It's not. In fact, very frequently, and I think a lot of it has to do with the influence that the American cartoon style has had on furry art in general. But you know, very frequently you'll just see any animal with just 4 fingers. What is all this? Mechanism stuff? There's just like a whole fucking laboratory down here? What the hell? Heat jet? What the fuck is all this? Are they metallurgic infused? Are they using fucking geothermal? This is you? You made this? I genuinely thought it was like a structure. And I was like, holy shit, this is a rad structure. Lots of cartoons, standardized four figures. Yeah, true. But when you have animals with weird and interesting characteristics, you would expect people who enthuse about that animal to know and appreciate that. It's weird. Always liked Enderman, and only years later I realized they're very autism coded. Yeah, I getcha. I collect block, trying to socialize, but not great at it. And if I smack you too often, you'll drop your balls. I don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. Let me actually mark this so that I know where it is. My fucking eyeballs. Train network overlay? What? Okay. Yes, you. Here. Olive's Lab. Yeah, the Create mod has trains. Olive is actually working on making some train tracks right now. I don't know what she's intending to do with them, but you know, I support her in her endeavors. Is it? Do I have enough? I kind of just went in a big circle. I have 12 raw iron. That's really not that much. I guess we have some at home. That's okay. I'm okay for now. The music is swelling. It's time to go home. I feel space. It does feel pretty space, huh? Takes a few girlies to build a train network strong enough to support a stable public transit system. Not gonna lie, so true. So true. I find it really funny to climb up ladders backwards in Minecraft with my back tentacles. Your alerts were very loud? Really? Like louder than normal? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Thought they were normally loud. Reward says okay. Let me Gaha seems like a good volume. Hold on. Did you say something? Okay, cool. Let me play with that while I've got a second.
Let's go!
This has been a thing that I've noticed. Commands.
Nice job, Kermit.
That's fine. Unless it's too loud for you. In which case that's weird. Where is this? Or no, this is gonna be under Twitch channel points. Yeah.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
That seems okay.
Bangers only.
Seems like maybe a little loud.
Bangers only. Bangers only.
Okay. Missing channel point reward. What? Huh? What do you mean? I literally didn't change anything. Okay. I seem to have fixed it. Stream is kind of quietish tonight. Yeah, that's fair. That seems fine.
Gender fluid.
It's maybe a little loud. Gaha's fine.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
That seems fine.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Howdy, partner.
That seems fine to me. Howdy, AJ?
I have no idea what's going on. Let's go!
Okay, that is a bit louder. It's currently at 50. We'll take it down to like 35.
Let's go!
Hi, AJ. Wow. I didn't expect to see you here at an AJ stream.
Take notes. It's time for lore.
That could maybe come down a little bit too.
Take notes. It's time for lore.
Okay, that's good. All right. Now back to actually doing the thing. How do you feel loud? I think it seems fine. No, I mean, it's something I've been meaning to do for a minute, so I may as well take care of it while I've got time. I didn't realize that you could mix things with extraneous ingredients. Interesting. Because it seems like I mixed a bunch of andesite with water in there, and I feel like that shouldn't have worked, but I guess it does. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why I brewed myself tea at all. Throw my raws in here. Fluorite. What do you even do? It's chai. Masala chai. I don't... Hydrofluoric acid? Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. And crushing it doesn't do anything, so... I guess I'll just toss it down here. Actually, I could probably leave it in Olive's mechanism lab. I forget, if you fall off a ladder and you catch yourself on that same ladder, do you take fall damage? No? Okay. Excellent. Is like if you're falling onto another ladder, or is ladders giving fall damage just a thing of the past? Or am I just crazy entirely? On the top face of it, gotcha. Okay. As long as you catch the rungs. Ladder terminology. But does the ladder take damage? Depends on how heavy you are and how quickly you're falling, I suppose. God, that would fucking suck if if ladders took durability damage. God. Hate. Definitely feels like something they would do for Terra Firma Craft. That's changed. Yeah, true. Feels like something they would do for like an April Fool's. Ow? Okay, never mind. Give me your irons, please. There was a time, or the short time while I was in college. I'm already iron deficient. For the short time I was in college, there was a time. Gav's Fuji. Okay. um, where me and some of the other performing arts folks did. I don't even know what we were doing. I think it was like some God's Fuji. I think it was something like a collaboration with like the debate club or something like that. But essentially, we had like this fucking LARP thing where we went around as aliens and we role played that we were going around campus stealing the iron out of people's bodies. And the debate club had to like convince us not to do that. And frankly, I didn't feel like they did a very good job of it. But yeah, for that day I played an alien and I only broke character like once because it is very hard to do that. Stretch your bones, you silly bear. The whole shtick was that we were as aliens, our intel about human culture was like 20, 30, 40 years out of date. And so we were all meant to be dressed as if we were like from the like 60s, 70s, what have you. And I ended up naming my alien Gomer after Gomer Pyle. The only reason I bring this up is because I'm reminded slightly of it anytime I mispronounce iron, because that was my shtick for the day. That was a choice that I made as a character. Gomer is still one of my all-time favorite characters you've done. I run? I do not run, thank you very much. You have a backpack on? What the fuck? A spider backpack? I can climb walls? Huh? Yo, what? What the hell? Anemia upon me, exactly. I don't know what's this, like, rushing rabbit here. The issue being that well, I'm under the cow farm, I can tell that. That I have all of my, okay, no worries. But yeah, I have all of my upgrades on my, my current backpack, and so this backpack has a lot less storage space than my, although it does have tanks on it. Interesting. Yeah, so I think I'll use this one for now, but we'll definitely hold on to the spider backpack. It seems like it could be pretty useful. My bamboo could make me a sweetheart 4 times. Are you not already a VIP? Why are you not already a VIP? Hang on. I'm going to be stuck in this cave forever just because I keep getting distracted. That's how it goes. I feel like if anybody should be a VIP, it should be the person I share a bed with. Curse of Distraction. How do you even do that? What the fuck? Very important. Partner. True. I don't know how to make you the VIP. Quite frankly. I'll worry about that later. Just remind me, I guess. I should consider doing that. Making a redeem for that if you have, you know, a good number of points. I do think that that's a good idea. I don't think being a VIP really means anything. Like, mechanically, I guess is the way to. Before the good night kiss, remind me to make you my channel VIP. Yes. Yeah, I don't think mechanically it does anything, but it gives you a little badge. Which, you know, sometimes we want a little badge. I do want a little badge. Should start blasting some of this iron. Okay. And then we have plenty of redstone here. You're my little PogChamp. It's true. He is. Fine. I guess you are my little PogChamp. Come here. Uncrafting table is actually goated for reclaiming iron from things. Wait a minute. Can I just like uncraft? No, I can't. Or can I? Takes XP. Okay. Durability determines what you get back. Gotcha. Okay, I was wondering. Being with you makes my heart go poggers. Saturn has my stream loud enough that I can hear it from the other room, and I don't know how to feel about this. Oops. Condense this down for easy transport. I probably should make like another stack of actually another 2 stack. Like you use a lot of these damn andesite alloys. Post the silly in the server. Hang on. Woke is back. You have a new pronoun due Friday. Very good. I need andesite for that. Wouldn't you know? Apparently, I should be mining for andesite soon. Mm, 55. Okay. Use that. Will you eventually fall in when there's room, or are you just sitting on the edge? No, I think you're just sitting on the edge. There we go. Whatever, I'll just take out whatever needs to come out. I don't fall for peer pressure. Okay. Got a good amount of iron. We can take this over to the station. The pizza station. The pizza platform. Pizza pier. She, her, but in fancy calligraphy. I'm thinking that we should maybe make like a castle wall situation, because we are situated in a pretty strategical position in regards to, like, you know, it's gonna be harder for mobs to come to us. Oh, interesting. The train tracks have like a dark outline. But like it's harder for mobs to attack us from any of the directions that aren't north, but like we have all this fucking flat land for them to spawn up north, so probably do something about that. I used to, as I was, it looks very phallic. It's just, look, just because it's pink and it curves to the side. Oh boy. Okay, actually, I can turn these back into... That's not how that works. Boom. Pieces train. But yeah, when I was... before I had fully gone gender fluid, I explored gender in phases, that being... I said that I was gender non-conforming for a little while, and then I said I was non-binary, and then I said I was gender fluid. And I think it was some point in the gender non-conforming stage that I made the joke that my gender is the word male, but the A is wearing a little hat. Which I don't know what I don't entirely know what I meant by that, but the vibes are there. Damn it, the cheese. Cheese is not going into the cheese hole. Not even I know what I meant with my gender. Is so gender fluid of you. Thank you. I wonder, could I use a fan to make the collection of cheese more consistent? The A should wear a little hat. Good for them. So once I want to see where this cheese goes when it's collected, because it was consistently going into this hole for a good time, but now it seems to be having trouble with this. Making cheese in Minecraft. True. As is my wont. I find it really funny. Okay, so sometimes it works. Most of the time it works. But if one of the cheeses ever gets stuck, like right here, then it will have the others stack onto it, which is a problem. I can theoretically make an encased fan. I should probably make some plates, huh? I think I reached the point of my gender where it's that clip of "in all ways but physical, I am a wolf, except in all ways but physical, I am a mushroom," and the physical is what pissed me off. Fair enough. Hmm. Okay, so if I want to make a fan, I need to make a propeller. I need andesite alloy as well. Don't tell her she's making pizza. She might put you on the pizza. I don't use sentient mushrooms for my pizza. That's weird. The mycelium network of genders. Where- I don't have any casings. Did I put the casings in the other box? All mushrooms are sentient? True. I hadn't considered that. Getting eaten, it's all part of life. Yes, I did put my andesite casings over here. And my deployer. And my linear chassis. I think that's everything in here that I need. Wow, it's Olive. You're on the server and you're in my chat. Insane. Okay, so encased fan. I don't have any shafts. Ah, that was the reason why. Because I was running out of shafts. So no shaft. So the issue with this is that shaft. Very good. The issue with this is that if I want to blow something into this chute, I would need the fan right here. But the only way to power a fan is directly in the back, which is where this chest is right now. So I guess I could just move the whole thing over one. I think that works. I think that shouldn't be a problem. I just need a slightly longer belt. So let's see. I need a shaft here. Actually, I can just reclaim this one. Shaft here. Put the belt back. Excuse me? Oh, because they're both Oh, but yeah. Okay. So that's gonna go there. You need to come up. Oh, but shit. No, fucking dumping my cheese into the sea. No. Where's the shaft I want to blow? I'm talking about penis, not big machines. Okay, one more. And then I will need a gearbox here, I believe. A vertical gearbox, yes. To transfer that into vertical. Well, actually, fuck. I need to be under. Is this... Oh, yeah, I had 2 cogwheels here, I guess. And then... it would be going into the chute here, which would mean that our... Well, shit, what the fuck? No. Okay, so yes. Vertical gearbox here. Encased fan here. It's blown up. And then we would do our chutes here. Items move upwards. That's correct. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh, man. Okay, so that's correct. Is there any more cheese that I dumped in the sea by accident? Oh, no, it's just sitting on the belt now. Ah, because there's no tunnel. Yeah. I need one of those. Or a funnel, rather. And then I guess I may as well put the chest back on so that the cheese is going somewhere at the very least. Rather than just being thrown into the air, funneled into the sea. You can go here. Pardon me. Please point the way. I still don't know how the fuck to point things the way you want them to point. Yes. Okay. So that works for getting that into this chest. So we want the belt and the saw to be moving in opposite directions.
Yelpy because pizza.
Good idea.
Yay, triple A.
Yay. Triple A. A. Indeed. Okay, so before we get too concerned with that, I want to figure out, let's see, my gearbox situation. Oh, right. Need to make a gearbox to turn that around the corner. Missing cogwheels? Fuck, I guess I am, huh? Planks. AAA Pizza Gaming. See, I need a gearbox to move around this corner. And then I want to make sure that this is blowing the... Yes, it's blowing and not sucking. So then... Okay, it does seem to actually blow the cheese into the... It blows the cheese into the chute. So that is working as intended. We can put this back now. So now we just need to... Blowing and not sucking, huh? Yes. I think we can just pick this up. Put a shaft in here. And then move this gearbox over one. So now the mechanical saw goes here. You go here. You go here. And then you get your belt back. And then we move our chute over here. Oh, I forgot how much cheese was in that chest. Oh, I'm a foolish man. Oh my god. Let me pick up the chest at least. Oh my god, there's so much cheese. I don't even have any of the right wood. Damn it. Okay, let me just use some dirt in the meantime, I guess. Never underestimate the cheese volumes. I know. I specifically made a system that would make as much cheese as possible, and then I get shocked by how much cheese there is in it. I need to put this funnel back. Right. Cool. Cheese blocks go in here. There's many cheese. Why is there so many cheese? Because I wanted the cheese. This is the pizza factory. We're making cheese here.
They must have amnesia.
They forgot that I'm
him.
cheese. All right. I need to get some more redwood. Actually, I think we're running kind of low on redwood, which is impressive because redwoods are fucking big. Let's see. Oh, the lumber chest seems to have moved. Where are we keeping lumber now? Lumber? I hardly know her. Lumber? 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 Huh? I don't know where the lumber is. Redwoods are like the trees of all time. True. Redwoods are very cool. They're not this red, obviously, but I mean, when your goal is to make unique trees with unique woods for a Minecraft mod pack, I can forgive a little bit of non-realism. They big, it's true. Yeah, I guess I'll just go chop one down. Moo. Excellent. I was not expecting that to be that easy. Motherfucker. Jesus, there's a creeper in that tree. The tall grass also slows you down here. Come on. Let's tango. Oh, okay. Where are my saplings? Yes. All right, where's this bastard? Ow! There you are. Okay. Plenty of redwood. 74. That's enough for now. I don't need a whole lot right now. I just need to patch up some holes here. Widen the corridors and add some more lanes. There we go. Ow! Yeah, that forgot. Standing on a saw hurts you. It's bad for your health. I do find it very amusing the way that these... Come on, man! So now it's being blown too far sometimes, which is not ideal. I don't... I'm wondering if making this a full block as opposed to whatever the hell this is. Because these are like... These are a little less than a block in width. So there is space for it to be here. What is the best way to combat that, I wonder. So I don't want to add too many more belts because that can get pretty bulky pretty quickly. I mean, I guess I could just use a hopper. Hoppers give me a little bit of pause because, you know, I don't like switching back and forth between vanilla and create things. But I guess it is designed to be compatible with vanilla, so I should probably just suck it up there, because chutes can't be, like, L-shaped the way that funnels, or not funnels, hoppers can. So this game looks like it sucks, true. And is gay, also true. Insert give me pause, yes. Insert pause here. Speaking of gay, hello. Hello, Patricia. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Okay, let's make some hoppers. Bing, bing, bing. Pause Incorporated, the Garfield Company. True. That's exactly what I meant. Speaking of gay, how have you been? Okay, so the idea here, I'm so heterosexual it's not even funny. True. I'm so proud of you. So our idea here, where the fuck is my wrench? There's my wrench. We take this. God damn it. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We remove this. We replace it with a hopper. That is moving to the side. And then that hopper. One Patty speaks only truths, the other Patty speaks only lies. We can move that here. And then, so our goal is to get it over to this deployer, which is going to be here. And is going to take brown mushrooms into its filter. What kind of grand machine are you building? This is our pizza assembly. We currently have infinite cheese. Well, we're working on infinite. I had infinite cheese, and then I was being slightly precious with it, and it was less consistent than I liked. The fuck machine, yes. I mean, this is kind of a fuck machine, but actually it's a deployer, which acts like the player right-clicking, which I do think is a very elegant way of dealing with it. So I can go here, and then I need 2 more. Irredeemable. You had infinite cheese, and then you destroyed most of it. I did not destroy most of it. I picked it up, and I dried it off, and it's fine. Those are boots. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're here now. It's wet now. The cheese is wet. It'll dry. Okay? I was like, why did I make chests? Because it's an ingredient in hoppers, you numbnuts. The other thing is that hoppers are kind of expensive. Like, not the most expensive thing, but... Okay, so if I put... Hopefully this works. Yes, okay, it will give a deployer a mushroom. So I can put all these in here, and it will feed them in slowly. So I just need to get the rotation over here, which is very simple. I just need a gearbox. Gearbox. I don't have enough cogwheels. Make more cogwheels, you fiend. I'll numb on your nuts. Okay, I see. I was trying to search for where that even came from. Guy I've been watching blind play Minecraft has been suffering the horrors of how expensive hops are. It's weird. Like, yeah, I get that they're very, like, mechanically powerful, but I don't know. Gearbox, that's right. And a couple of shafts will get us there. Okay. Do I have any... Not here. Ah, here you are. I'm gonna cover these. Does that even do anything? Hang on. Wait a minute, didn't I have like a stack of mushrooms? Where'd those go? Oh, it's hanging onto them. Okay, cool. So if you top... Okay, it does pull things through. Like, I don't want things falling into it accidentally. I guess it doesn't matter that much because there's a filter. We could always do something, but... Do I just want to, like, encase this entirely? That's a thought. Why did I put all my fucking wood in here? Also has worse memory than I do, which is a real feat, and made a lodestone before it was changed to be with iron. And then when it got changed, he crafted another one and couldn't place why he was angry about it. Hydrate, okay. I suppose. Fuck hydration. Dry out like one of those little water bears they put in the space, little tardigrades. Sick tardigrade reference, yo. Tardigrades are cool and cute? True. Correct. Tardigradical. I do have more fences. Excellent. If they're so cool, why aren't they in bug-type game Hollow Knight? I don't know. That's a really good question. One I don't have an answer to. Okay, so theoretically, our cheese production should be more consistent here. Because it'll blow against this back wall and be stopped there. Two smalls. Fair enough. Well, I mean, they didn't necessarily have to be, like, perfectly accurate with size. Okay. So we've got... I need to get rid of some of this bullshit. Hang on. Random cheese block in my inventory. Put that where it belongs. Oh, that's where all the cheese went. That's right, I put it there. Just take one little nibble on accident. No worries. Would you believe it? Charcoal is not cheese. Going to send a photo of one on a human fingertip. Okay. Holy shit, that is small. Just a little bitty mite. They are just tiny and small. Damn, dog, that tardigrade is pretty radical. I just don't see the need for what amounts to a civilian military force meant to police citizens with minimal oversight or accountability because it creates a situation that ripe for corruption from private and political sectors. Fucking radical, man. Very good. Okay, dead bush. What am I doing carrying around a dead bush? Huh? They've got to be insects, right? Hang on. Eight-legged segmented micro animals. Panarthropoda. Ecdysozoa. Okay, so they are distinct from tardigrada are distinct from insects, seemingly, although they are in the same clade, evidently. Neat. Similar to humanimals. They're little guys. Also true. Where are my logs? There are my logs. Where are my logs at? Humanimals, classic scary and fucked up comic from greatest living author Andrew Hussey. Greatest living author Andrew Hussey is a very bold statement. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying it is very bold. Other things can stay. I'm willing to speak the truth the public is afraid of. All right. But this chest has a bunch of bullshit in it. It's probably not got space for fucking fucking Barazafresm. Oh man. Ash can go away. Leather can go away. Random charcoal. String can go away. Wasn't already string in this chest? Rotten flesh for sure. Spider eye, just randomly. Okay. Oh wait. Leather pants. Don ye now our gay apparel in the form of these leather pants. Oh, I almost fell into the crushing wheel for no fucking reason. Like a dumbass. So my favorite humanimal strip with accompanied scary warning. That sure is a humanimal, huh? Okay. Leather pants are extremely gender true. Ow. Okay, so next step should probably be dough. We've got our cheese. We've got water for the dough, and we've got wheat for the dough. So in order to make a raw pizza, you need to roll out wheat dough, specifically wheat dough, because wheat dough and dough are different items in this mod pack. Eggs or salt? Is there a way to automate salt? Can cut a salt rock. Smash a salt rock more accurately. How do you make a salt rock? You bulk blast some salt ore? Come on, you can't get salt from seawater? Hang on. Yeah, Mechanism even has salt. No, you can only get it from salt blocks. Damn it, man. Gaseous brine? Brine? How do you make brine? Okay, you evaporate water to make brine, and then you condensentrate it to make gaseous brine? I don't know, man. It's weird. But here you just have to mine that shit. Might return later. Dio would like to watch a certain video before he sends to the forces of being tired. No worries. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And if you come back, we will be happy to see you back. So the thing is that because we need the wheat dough, good old Mechanism, it hurts me. So if we could just use this dough, then we could... I've already automated that in the form of the bread machine. But this dough needs either eggs or water and salt or eggs and salt. Making me turn into dough, but it can't though? Huh. That's not right. Hang on, I'm missing a bucket. I gave up my bucket to the cheese machine, I think. So this is claiming, although it doesn't show a recipe for it, that you craft wheat with a bucket of water. And it makes wheat dough, but it doesn't. It's simply incorrect. We can be turned into dough by crafting it with a water bucket. No. But the bucket's water won't be depleted. That's strange and just totally untrue. Okay. This is another thing that I enjoy about like pre-made mod packs is that frequently those mods will like see something like this and it'll be like, okay, these doughs are able to be used interchangeably, because they are essentially the same thing conceptually. And some of these mods account for some of these things. But this is going to be a sticking point, unfortunately. I mean, we're definitely going to need wheat. We're definitely going to need to move wheat over to the pizza platform. We've got eggs. We've got a good number of eggs. Actually, I should upgrade that storage. So we've got eggs coming in at, I don't know that it's a decent rate, but we've at least got a stockpile of them. I don't know why I'm looking to see. Yeah, there's no way to craft an egg. What are you talking about? Okay, those seem to be coming decently quickly. So the thing is that these are our only stores of wheat and eggs. So I'm thinking that some of the materials should be stockpiled for other things. But then we could also just always make a second thing if we needed more of them. I think it makes more sense to make an egg farm on the platform. Can I come in and hug and kiss you? Sure, that's fine. Yeah, making one of these on the platform probably makes more sense, rather than having to pipe both eggs and wheat over there. Just to confirm. Okay. Nothing fancy going on here. It's just literally a box full of chickens and a hopper. Hello.
Hello. I come in for the hug and smooch.
I could tell. Mwah. Mwah. Hugs. Okay. So. Okay. Trying to think what a good place. Damn. It's very cramped over here, and you just have to it's like a fucking Mega Man stage. But trying to think of what the best logistical place to put the dough making would be. I would like it to be close to the wheat so that we don't have to move that very far. But also we already have a pipe going under, 2 pipes going under here, piping in and out milk. And it'd be nice to not have to deal with that, but maybe it's not that big of a deal, because I can always, when you use a wrench on one of these pipes, it makes a window, but it also makes it so that it can't connect to adjacent pipes. So that could be useful. Speaking of fluid pipes, I put those in the other chest. I keep picking up so much fucking shit. The inventory never ends. Fluid pipes, yes. Thank you. Okay, so we're probably gonna do like a little underground thingy. Pipe this over. I think it does make sense for it to be like right here. I gotta pack mouse, but it's so boring to do that. Understandable. Okay, so To confirm, wheat dough can be made with a mixer with... Well, we don't need water. We have eggs. Oh, man. Is there any other reason why we need water? Shit. Some tiny resin ducks in my bag. Dice bag. Excellent. Love a tiny resin duck. Uses tracking token. Ah. Little duck counter. What the hell else? What is water used for? If you fill dirt with water, it turns into grass? What? Why? Put tokens on this card to track your abilities. Gotcha. Abilities. Okay, so we've just got a water pump here for seemingly no reason. You watered it and it grew? I guess, but like... instantaneously? Okay, so we need... glass over here. Actually, I might need to use glass. Yeah. That's good. So we need a chest to carry our eggs. I might want to put that up one level just in case we need to do something special. Grab a hopper as well. Does grass not generally grow from barren dirt instantaneously in this universe anyways? You have a point. Well, I mean, only if there's adjacent grass. The grass has to spread. Okay. There's no glass slabs, are there? Seemingly not. Okay, that's fine. And I would want a trapdoor here. And now we can just chuck a load of eggs in. And hope we get a chicken. Hope we get more chickens. That doesn't actually hurt you, does it? I can't see their health, so I have no way of knowing. It does kind of annoy me a little bit that eggs go into the pizza dough, but not water, because Pizza dough does not. Nobody's out here making pizza dough with eggs. Generally not a thing that you see. Okay. So we've got our egg farm. In its beginning stages. Can start digging a little tunnel over for the wheat. Okay, so this is going to come down into a chute, which is going to be loaded onto a belt. I should figure out where exactly I'm digging. So we want to come over to here, which is, call it, we'll say 216. Z216. And then we can start digging this way. Okay. So we're gonna want a mixer here. Mixer, I hardly know her. And then so you trying to think how I'm gonna set this up. I should put funnels and tunnels on my favorites. Bing bong. Okay. Damn it. Okay. So I want some funnels. Kelp. Do I have any kelp on me? No. Okay. Need to go grab some kelp. I've got some kelp lying around that needs cooked, don't I? Yes, I do. I should do that. And the rest of the kelp is here. Yes. Point. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, that works. I don't know why I felt the need to do all that. Okay. Right, so I want some funnels. And then I want plenty of tunnels. As well. And then I need shafts. I need belts. I don't have any belts on my person. I might have some in the box over here. I do not. Let us make more. Okay. Getting power for these is going to be interesting. I guess I could always just power it off of this and piggyback off of that somehow. So this shoot. I should not do that just yet. Please go back. So that will have a shoot there. Once I get it figured out. So that is going to go clear over here. Is this going to reach? Yes, excellent. Actually, I should have it 1 over. Because then this one is going to start there. I guess I can go. We'll go here. And is that too far? Yes, it is too far. Okay. And then we can do one here, and then one right there. A little diagonal action, bring it up. Okay, so weed'll come along here. And then we can deposit it into a mixer. We should make the mixer. Well, we should make a basin first, I suppose. Something to mix in. Basin. I guess we could put it right next to here and then do a funnel out. And then we can put the mixer right here. That should work. Actually, is a mixer powered from the side? It is. Okay. That should be good then. Make a whisk. And a mixer. Okay. We will have to get power over here, which is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. But that's okay. It might be worth it just to make another hopper and then move the chest over one, actually, now I think about it. I don't know why I looked in for eggs when they're all still babies. They are not mature adults. They can't make decisions. That's a chute. That's not a basin. That's a basin. Can't mix in that. Okay. And then, so this will put something, this will put wheat straight into the basin. I should actually filter that, huh? I guess I have to make dough first to do that. Get myself an eggy. Think. Thank you. Yes. Think. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so I gotta worry about powering this now. All of this even. Can I put a shaft here? Yes, I can. After the fact. Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. I'm a ninja. I do not want dirt on the conveyor belt. That's for food. It's unsanitary. Come on. Okay. See, this is moving this way. So if I just use a gearbox here, then this will move that way. That's the opposite direction I want to go. So what I should do is I should go here, and then I should make a gearbox. And then Do I make another gearbox? Is that the best way to do this? So if you're moving this way, you're both going to move out. Yeah, so that is opposite of what I need it to be. So I needed to switch, and so yeah, I guess I can just do that with another gearbox. Okay. That works. So once I've powered the big, long belt, the smaller one at the beginning will also be moving in the correct direction. And then I can just do one of these to move that in the correct direction. Can I encase a belt in casing? I forget. You can. I don't know what that really accomplishes. Fucking get out of here. Because, like, the top is still... exposed. That's the thing that I want to cover. These I want to move in the same direction. Same here. Okay, so once I move this, which is the closest, or if I move any of these in the correct direction, they will all move in the correct direction. So now, I just have to get power from over there to under here. What? Hi. Rude. Okay. I guess probably the easiest way to do it would be to mooch off of this pump here. Because that is acting as a gear. See, I can kind of just shaft it up down here. Okay, so here's where I want it, but we're moving in the incorrect direction, so we swap. Actually, we want to do that one earlier, so that I can put a shaft here. And then one here. Actually, I can get rid of this. I can just put two here. And then connect these, and it does double duty. Excellent. All right, everything's moving correctly. Could be faster, but that's okay. Ow. Swap this out for wood. Our chickens have begun growing up, but they have not laid any eggs yet. That's okay. Okay, so now we have means of making dough. Where do we want this dough to go? Is that an Uncrustable? Chorus flower pie, never mind. Like, huh? Okay. We want pizza. Raw pizza. Made with a cutting board. Okay. So, give me pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza. Fucking. The cheese isn't going in the cheese hole. This doesn't do anything, right? Goes through the block? Yeah. Okay. So that might be the move. That's right. It's the cheese hole. I think that should be good to keep it in the cheese hole. And just in case it isn't, sorry I was hungry at the cheese. No! The cheese hole was my mouth. Make this a little less of an eyesore. I should stretch, you're right. Break your bones! Okay. So we've got a means of making dough. Now we need a rolling pin, which is easy enough. Hello? Specifically oak planks. Specifically oak. Interesting. Okay. Only the finest of oak for my rolling pin. Okay, do we have any oak? I don't know where the lumber is, so that's a bit of an issue. Hi, pig. Aw, nuzzles. Got birch. Ice, interesting. It's like nether stuff. Grapefruit. Tropicraft, probably. This is Twilight Forest stuff for sure. Seems to be wood products. There's our lumber. Do we not have any oak? Do I have to go hunting for oak of all things? Who are you? Ah, mechanical drill. Okay, neat. That's aether stuff. Noke. No oak. Are you an oak tree, actually? Yeah, these are oaks. Okay. I'll just take one of you. Thank you. Thank you for the rolling pin. Okay, I think I have a spare deployer. Make some more redwood planks. I'm gonna have to expand this. this platform out further. Purpley tree is pretty? Yeah. The jacaranda is very nice. A lot of fun trees in this in Biomes of Plenty and the other mods we have in this pack. Whee! Riding the windmill is very funny. Planks for the murmurers, even the railroads are great. I do need a vertical gearbox to make the mixer run. Need more cogwheels. I always need more shafts. Obligatory shaft joke here. Obligatory? Obligatory? I don't know. We mix them? Should I gear shift? This feels like maybe a situation where I should gear shift. Speed this up a little. Obligatory? Okay. Where the fuck? There you are. Okay. Well, shit. Now I need to get this to turn the other way. I think that should work. No. Fucking... There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. No. No, it isn't. Okay, okay. I'm just confusing myself. There we go. Okay, so now this is all going just a little bit faster. And by a little bit, I mean doubly as fast. So this will bring in the wheat. And then we got to get the wheat or the dough out of here. So we can that should work. No. Give me my wood back, please. Thank you. So if I make a vertical gearbox here, and then I guess another vertical gearbox. Is that even the right block? No. I guess it can be. If I put a shaft here. Okay. Move in the right direction. That's good. So the dough will come through here. And then we will want a depot. Or the dough to sit atop. Actually, I don't know that we need a depot, come to think of it. I think you can just do it on the belt. So we'll just need a deployer. Which I don't have. Oh no, here I have one. Okay. So I need a deployer. Actually, that should be one up, I think. Okay. We say you will only use a rolling pin, and we will give you a rolling pin. No. We will give you a rolling pin. There you go. And then we're going to make a turn here. Then after the dough has been rolled, we now have a raw pizza. Yes. So then, at that point, the raw pizza is topped and then it is cooked. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to cook it. Because it's not telling me it's compatible with like the smoking or what? So we can top the pizza. But I don't know what to do with it after that. For the moment, I have to use the bathroom, so let me get somewhere safe, and then I can... And by safe, I mean atop of the dangerous machinery. All right, I will be right back. All right, I have returned. So the issue with the Pizza Delight mod that we're using is that the documentation isn't super up to snuff, which is broke. Was that my gloves? Yeah. Oh, damn it. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm gonna do a little bit of an experiment. Because I think that worst case scenario, I can always just use a deployer to act as a player. So what we can do, I forgot, just get out of there. Okay. So this is a pizza. We can put that anywhere to top it. I don't need to spend a lot of time thinking about what I'm going to put on this pizza, but right, I need a pizza peel to pick it up. The pizza peel may be the thing. I mumbled to myself, welcome back, thank you. Just before you said it in the exact same cadence you said it. I am a creature of habit. This much is true. So if I do this, it's cooking. That is an issue. So if I have a deployer just go into town with a pizza peel, it will just pick up the raw pizza immediately off of the stove. So this is a dilemma. Just put the pizza on the chest. No worries. So my best thought is that we have to find some way to delay the deployer for the amount of time that it takes to cook a pizza. Because we want this to ideally be fully automated. I think for right now, I'm just going to expand the platform a little bit. And we can worry about that when we're a little closer to dealing with it. Because currently we still have to worry about topping the pizza and routing the ingredients. We haven't even made sauce yet, so that should be relatively easy. It should be pretty similar to the setup I've got for the mushrooms over there, but still. Do I have any more logs? No, I've used all of my logs already. God damn it. I need to go chop down another redwood tree. Or at least find more wood in the chest or something. There's some redwood planks. Probably not that many. Okay. Fences. I'm gonna put another stilt down here. It's ending up a bit like an oil rig, but for pizza. We're drilling pizza from the depths. Okay. May as well hook this up.
Mo.
So you can come out here, and then you can go there, and then bing bong. Correct. No. Shit. How do I want to turn this? I guess I could just move it out one and give it a wider berth, then make it a little easier.
Mo.
Always needing more shafts. Need more belts too. Okay, so need more cogwheels. God damn it. Actually, I had a full stack of shafts left over. I didn't realize. Gearbox. Actually need 2 of those.
Mo.
Okay.
Mo.
And then boom. Boom. Perfect. Pizza goes on a little ride. Okay. Damn it. Let's see. So at this point, we should set up a tomato farming situation. I could maybe fit it in here. There's also, I should probably also make more rich soil. So I need rotten flesh, I need straw, and I need fertilizer. Plenty of fertilizer. Straw is easy to come by. Don't have any rotten flesh in my inventory at the moment, but we've definitely got some. Yes, we've got plenty. And then I don't see any straw immediately. We'll go check our coffers. Straw, 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 straw. No straw. Okay. Well, that is okay. We can get it easily. We just need to take a knife to the grass. Borrow the pizza knife to go cut the grass with. No big deal. Oh, I should put this rolling pin back, huh? That's not mine. My rolling pin is in the hands of a machine. These can go away for now. A little bit more. Oh, hello. You seem to be stuck. Okay. Organic compost. Dirt. Rotten flesh. Straw. Cool beans. So now I need to just go put this down somewhere to compost into. Hello. Damn it. What the fuck? What fucking happened? Fucking fence burned down. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. No, no. Go on. Get out of the fucking way. Oh my god. There we go. Jesus Christ. What even happened? Did lightning strike exactly that block? Okay, that's enough. Well, actually.
Moo.
Okay, that's enough. I don't know how the hell one of the blocks in the fence just burned. I should definitely rebreed some of those, though. Many babies. I'm just getting fucking trampled here. I can't imagine what this is doing for the bit rate right now. Okay. It's fine on my end, but it is funny as hell. Okay. Now I'm wondering if a chute is the best way of going about this, because that's going to dump all of the wheat, stack at a time. The sound tearing with dozens of mobs is essential to Minecraft IMO. True, true. Can you use a funnel on the bottom of a block? Yes. I mean, you can use it on the top, so presumably you can put it on the bottom. And if you can believe it, it's almost a Friday once again. So I think if I do that, if I funnel, then I can, yes, control the transfer. So I can turn this off if I ever want wheat to not. Almost 4,000 wheat in here. If I ever want wheat to not go onto the conveyor belt. Think. Okay. We do have eggs in here, so we are making eggs as of now. Okay, I do think that potentially, it would be a good idea to put a chest in here as a sort of stopper. I didn't realize that you could power funnels and that they would stop things. So Many has been kind of ruined for me by the Merge Mansion ad where the main character, red-haired lady, goes out to her grandma's shed, sees tons of knives everywhere, and point-blank confronts her grandmother with the phrase, "so many knives," to which the grandma says, "so little time," and laughs to herself. I saw that ad like 70 times. Interesting. See, this can act as a stopper because you can actually, and I didn't realize this, turn these funnels on and off. So self-inflicted psychic wound. So that will stop anything. Get out of here, you rascally rabbit. Okay. See, honestly, I could probably start making dough and then putting it in this chest. Although I don't know if that stacks. Just the infinite milking machine. I mean, I guess we can find out, huh? Ah, there's not enough wheat, that's why. Okay, well, if we turn this on, at least long enough to make a couple. I'm also curious if... Well, it's a little late now, but if I do that, can things pass underneath it? It seems like they should. Yes. Okay, excellent. So I can cover up most of this. Oh, shit, I don't have the roller on. That's right. Okay. So I need to power you. Which I don't need to worry about direction, so that's nice. How do I want to do this? So I can attach that. And then this can go here. Okay, so now if I drop a dough here, it's too high? Damn it. I even moved it up one. God damn it. Okay, and we want to give it a rolling pin. Okay, take two. We toss a dough on. I said if we toss a dough on, it rolls the dough into a raw pizza. And it's vertical for some reason. Okay, so that is what we want. If we have another one, does it stack? It does not. Okay. So I don't want to be making a ton of pizza right now. I don't want to be making a ton of dough right now, rather, while I don't have things to put on the dough. Okay. Let me stretch real quick. Ugh. Should probably wrap it up here soon. But we've made good progress here. Now the question is, if I have a raw pizza on a conveyor belt and I use a deployer to put a topping on it, does that actually work like I would expect it to? Or are we going to have to get funky with it? So let's temporarily requisition this. We'll take back your rolling pin. Hello? Your rolling pin, please. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to temporarily give him cheese. You don't have to put sauce on the pizza first. I don't know if toppings can go on in any order, but you don't have to put sauce on it all. So we're going to say you are temporarily only using cheese. We're going to give you a cheese. And we're going to throw this onto the conveyor belt. No. Shit. Okay, that is... Huh. think the pizzas have to be placed. Yeah. Huh. Maybe they can get funneled to a final setup with multiple deployers from different angles. Unless they move on the belt if they're placed. No. Yeah, I suspected it would be fucked based on the fact that it is vertical when it's on the belt. So deployers can, in fact, place objects, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they can place blocks. So... Controlling deployers with redstone. Whenever deployers are moved as part of an animated contraption, they activate at each visited location using items from inventories anywhere on the contraption. The filter slot can be used to specify which items to pull. Interesting. This might also be a job for mechanical arms. Could be moved with like chassis, like as part of a contraption. Yeah, they could. I think. I think that was what that was trying to convey. I don't know fully what kinetic or mechanical arms do. Okay, so... Actually, I don't know that that's valuable because it does need to be placed as a block. So a deployer could use a pizza peel, which could pick up the raw pizza from the stove, or from the surface. You can't top a pizza while it's on the stove, can you? No, you cannot. Okay. This is an interesting quandary. I do think that once we get it working, this will make it look more cool. But I think I'm going to give it a rest for tonight. We'll have to work on the tomato sauce. Oh shoot! While I'm thinking about that, I need to place down the compost to get that going. To turn this into rich soil. So yeah, I think that this is theoretically possible with the tools that are given to us. It's just not going to be as clean as I thought it might be. Because the pizza mod is not made with the Create in mind. Create does have provisions for base Farmer's Delight, but not for this particular Farmer's Delight add-on, and the add-on does not have space for it, as it were. Unfortunately. All of my mushrooms are in this deployer. Can I have that back, actually? Thank you. Okay. Plant these mushrooms. Get that going a little faster. Okay. That's all I'm going to do for tonight. Let us see who there is to raid. Cyanide is playing Amnesia of the Dark Descent. Yeah, that seems good. So we will raid over into him. But in the meantime, thank y'all so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. If you enjoyed the stream and you're not already following, do feel free to drop a follow if you feel so inclined. I always appreciate the support. If you are interested in finding me on any of my socials, those are found at the link in chat right now. That leads to my Blue Sky, my VODs channel where I upload VODs after the fact, and my... Did I upload the VOD from my last stream? Hang on. And my Discord, for the record. That is also there. Let's see if I can figure this out. If not, why does it matter? Yeah, it looks like I did. I think so. But anyway, I thank y'all for being here. We will be back next week, probably. I hope that we can be... Oh, no, I still need to get the Archipelago stream. That's right. Okay, I will do that. But, yeah. Thank y'all for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.